The single dad smirked and said it like a joke, like he didn't care how dangerous the words were. Should I fake being your boyfriend this Christmas? The music from the mall speakers hummed softly, children laughed somewhere behind them, and snow tapped against the glass windows. She didn't laugh. She didn't tease him back. She looked down at her trembling hands, swallowed hard, and whispered something so quiet he almost missed it. I don't think I can go alone again. In that moment, he felt it, that pull that makes you stay even when you promised yourself you wouldn't. And neither of them knew that this one sentence, meant to be harmless, was about to change everything they were running from. He was a single dad named Daniel, the kind who carried exhaustion in his shoulders and hope in his eyes only when he talked about his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. Christmas was always complicated for him, balancing bills, school plays, and pretending everything was fine. She was Emma, a woman with a polite smile that hid bruises no one could see anymore, emotional ones left behind by a past she refused to explain fully. They worked in the same building, exchanged coffee and small jokes, and avoided anything deeper. But that night, as Christmas lights reflected in the glass, she finally told him the truth in broken pieces. Her family expected her to show up with the perfect man again, the kind she'd once loved and lost painfully. The questions, the pity, the judgment, it was too much. Daniel listened, not interrupting, because he understood more than she realized. He knew what it felt like to walk into holidays already defeated. When he agreed, it wasn't heroic. It was quiet. It was a nod and a soft, okay. We'll fake it. But from the moment they stepped into that lie, things stopped feeling fake. His daughter adored Emma instantly, slipping her small hand into hers like it was natural. Emma tried not to cry when Lily called her beautiful for no reason at all. Daniel noticed the way Emma relaxed around them, how she laughed freely for the first time. And Emma noticed the way Daniel never raised his voice, never pretended to be more than he was. The lie began to blur, and that scared them both. Because pretending is easy, until feelings start telling the truth. By the time Christmas Eve arrived, the air felt heavier, like something was waiting to break. At her family dinner, the questions came, sharp and relentless. So when's the wedding? Is he serious about you? Emma froze, old fears rising fast. Daniel felt it and did something he didn't plan. He reached for her hand, squeezed gently, and said, I'm serious enough to stay. His voice didn't shake, but his heart did. Emma looked at him, stunned, realizing he wasn't acting anymore. And later that night, outside under falling snow, she finally whispered what she'd been holding back. What if I start believing this? Daniel didn't answer right away. He thought of his daughter asleep, of the walls he built to survive. Then he said the only honest thing left. What if I already do? The truth came out after Christmas, because it had to. They sat at a small table, the decorations still up, the lie laid bare between them. Emma expected disappointment. Daniel expected regret. Instead, there was relief. They hadn't pretended love into existence, they discovered it while hiding. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was choosing to stay, choosing honesty, choosing healing over fear. The message they learned was simple but powerful. Sometimes the thing you fake at first becomes real because your heart was ready before your mind was brave enough to admit it. And that Christmas, two broken people didn't save each other, they walked forward together, finally not alone.